Well, I want to welcome all of you on this Labor Day, Monday, the 7th of September, to this banner season overview. So welcome to you that are brand new. Welcome to you that have been with banner season but always want to learn more. And Brenda is the master teacher. I am Brenda Wise, and I will be welcoming everybody. We have Marie Benoit, who will be managing the chat. So if you have any questions or comments, please put them in there, and Marie will watch over that. And then, of course, the illustrious Brenda Sanchez. Brenda is from upstate New York, and she now resides in Colorado Springs. She has served the military in the Air Force, I believe Major. And so we welcome her. She's an experienced banner season young woman who knows the system backwards and forwards. So thank you so much for all of you taking your time to be here today. We look to learn and grow. And Brenda, thank you again for guiding us on this little tour of banner season overview.
Awesome. Thank you, Brenda, and thank you, Marie, for always being here to help with these trainings and support myself or Rusty, whoever happens to show up on Mondays with you. So what are you going to learn today? You're going to learn how to get around the system. You're going to learn what I use and send via campaigns. You're going to learn about my profile and how to find your order history. You're going to learn about the design store, which is one of the coolest features of banner season, in my opinion, because you can go pick out a card, sort of like going to Amazon and picking out something, put it in your cart, add a recipient, and hit send, and it's all done. It just saves a ton of time. Then I'm going to show you the really cool I Need Your Address mailbox links that are a part of our address book when you are a gold member. I'm going to show you how to send a campaign using the I Need Your Mailbox link. Then I'm going to add an existing contact in my database to a birthday campaign. Then I'm going to show you how to send a campaign using Mailbox Power, which is our brand new, just maybe a month old progressive web app. Then I'm going to show you how to create a custom card and a custom envelope, because some of you are super creative. Now, I can be super creative, and I've made some pretty cool cards, but I also like to save time, so I love the design store. Then I'm going to show you the gift shop. And then I'm going to open it up for questions. And if technology cooperates with us, I'll get that all done in about 30 minutes, and then we will open it up to questions. So I get asked all the time, what is a campaign? I just said campaign 6 or 7 times on the last slide. So what is a campaign? Think of a campaign as if you've ever send an email campaign out, it's kind of like a bucket, and you've got a whole bunch of communication in it that you want to get out to your prospective client or your clients, and you want them to go out systematically. Well, this is an example of a 10-touch prospecting campaign that sends every 4 days. So once I add somebody to this, every single 4 days, a shipment is going to go out and they're going to receive it. So at the end of 40 days, I think they're going to understand the power of the banner season system. They're going to understand my intentions, and they're either going to love banner season or say it's not for them. This is actually an example of our Ditch the Basket campaign for real estate agents. And it just kind of shows them every 4 days what could go out on their behalf to their clients. Well, that was a multi-touch campaign. What about just a single touch campaign? Something that you're going to do over and over and over again, and you want something pre-done. Well, that's my nice to meet you campaign. And this says, it was great connecting with you. It was a pleasure meeting you, and we look forward to working with you. And then it's got our branding on the back. It's got a custom envelope, and it's got custom brownies. Now, this was actually done by our concierge service. So we have our design store, where we have designers, and you can go pick out ready-made designs. You can create your own, or if you want something unique for you and your brand, you can hire our concierge team. Then we have this survival kit. This has gotten a lot of laughs and a lot of social media traction, and I'll show you that in a minute. But everybody needs a good laugh right now, and it's our survival kit card with cake bars. And again, this is set up as a campaign, so I just have to add a recipient, and this automatically goes out. This is what that campaign looks like, and I love the brownies or the cake bars and what they say. It says devour as needed for social anxiety, may cause drowsiness, don't use, caution when using a television remote. And I absolutely love it. It gets a lot of traction on social media because when you send a box in the mail to somebody, they want to tell everybody about it because they feel loved and appreciated. And this is the type of social media traction I got. Oh my gosh, Brenda, you guys are a riot. 7 minions hopped on a sugar while social distancing. Nice. Jan Pollard, look what we received in the mail today. Now we know we'll make it through this interesting time. A big thank you to Mike and Brenda. Somebody posted a video. I got tons of text messages. And then this is our the custom card and custom envelope. And there is a custom mug that if I have time, I'll build with it. But this is where you can be creative. And I don't know of any other company that allows you to design the envelope and have control of the envelope. So we like to show you how you can do that. Last, all you need to know about this is some of, just a few of the I need your mailbox links that I use. And I save them on my desktop, on my phone, on my iPad, everywhere, so that I could send them out so that when somebody clicks on this and fills out information, it automatically sends a card and gift. With that, I am going to go over to my banner season system. Whoops, nope, that's not what I meant to type. There we go. And I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you around the system. Awesome. So now this is what you see when you log into your account. And I want to point out right here, let's get started with the basics. I have not taken the tour on this account. I have 2 accounts and I'm using a new one today to do the overview. So as I step through these, it is going to tell me my progress after I've taken the overview tour. It's going to be 25, then 50, 75, and 100%. And if you take this tour, you will learn the basics of getting around the system and you will be able to start utilizing banner season effectively. But today, I want to show you around. So this is what it looks like. Banner season in the top left is how you get back to this home screen. So if you ever get on a page and you just want to get back here, click on banner season logo. Main menu, you can get to your address book, your saved projects, start a new project, the gift shop. This is where our campaign builder is, and I'll come back to this later. Our document center, so you can do documents like newsletters. Our design store, campaign store, and of course our concierge, which I talked about. Our most popular buttons are right here though. So instead of making you go to a menu, we put them right here, the ones that are most popular. And then right up here in the top left-hand corner, there is a profile button and you can get to your profile, your order history, your billing information, and integrations is where you can integrate with third-party applications like Salesforce, Infusionsoft, and Zapier. If you'd like to learn more about that, we can talk about it in the questions, or you can reach out and ask on chat if you need help with that. But right now I'm going to go to my order history, and you can see that I don't have anything right now that is pending. Everything has already been shipped or canceled, but like right here, let me find one delivered. Here's one right here, and this was a card and caramel corn. And if I click on this tracking number right here, it'll give me the tracking information and tell me exactly when it was delivered. If I go back, you can even get text alerts on upcoming things that are being shipped so that you know exactly when it arrives. But I want to point to this print receipt. You can print a receipt for every order, or you can scroll to the bottom and you can click on Excel and you can download a whole sheet for your accountant or your bookkeeper or your CPA. But with that, I'm going to go back to the main screen, and then I'm going to go right here. And I told you the first thing I want to do is I want to go to the Design Center. And we have lots of designs to choose from in the Design Center. And right here, I want to point out this show free collections only. So some of them, if I don't have that checked, you'll see some of these designs are a very low cost one time. You pay that design fee once and you never pay it again. You own the design for life. You can modify it as long as you have a banner season account. So I'm going to go to show free, and I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to change this to 144 because I like to see lots of designs all at once. And as you can see, there are over 1,500 designs in our design store, but this is the one I want right here. Laughter is the best medicine. And I can even add this to my favorites. So once I've added to my favorites, then I could view it under my favorite designs. And as you can see, when you're new, and I'm actually going to hit dismiss, but as you can see, this keeps popping up because we truly want to train you on how to use the system. So please take a few minutes and step through the tour. I'm going to hit dismiss only because I've done it on my other account. But the beauty is right over here. See this pink button? Let me get my window out of the way. Where it says need help. I can come right over here and see this get started. Guess what? That if I do that, you see those 4 steps right there, and you can take it again and again. You can also watch tutorials, and you can go to our knowledge base and you can join a live training. So we do onboarding Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at noon Pacific time. And if you click on this, it'll take you right to that training, so you never have to remember the link. But let's go back to sending stuff because I like sending stuff. So I already have this design license. It says you own it. If I didn't, there'd be a green button over here to add it to my account. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to add the card. Whoops. And you got to love technology. Here we go. There it is. I'm going to hit the back arrow just like in Amazon. Now I'm going to add the brownies. Let me show you what the brownies say. Trying to earn brownie points, baked especially for, and it uses our merge first name feature. So whoever gets this, it'll have their name on it. So I'm going to add that to the card. And now I've got a card and I've got brownies, and now I'm going to hit select recipient, but I have a problem because I really want to love on somebody that's on the overview right now. So I'm going to stop my share, and I think, is Caitlin first, Marie?
Yes, Caitlin is number 1.
Caitlin is number 1. You're number 1 today, Caitlin. So let me go back over to my share screen and show you what I'm going to do. Once I have something in my cart, it never goes away, very much like Amazon. So I'm going to come up here to main menu and address book. And right here, you're going to see I have a link to collect addresses. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say copy link address. And now I'm going to go over here to Caitlin. And I'm going to send you that link. Let me know when you have that link and are able to start filling it out.
All right, I have it pulled up on my phone.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go back to share screen and show you what Caitlin is seeing. So Caitlin is seeing when you click on this link, Brenda Sanchez would like your contact information. Hi, I am updating my address book. Please share your mailing address and information here so I can stay in touch. This form is 100% secure and your information will only be shared with me. And it asks you to fill out all your information. I don't need your phone number or your email. I just need your birthday. So if you could fill out your address and your birthday and then hit I'm not a robot and submit, I'm going to get a notification from Pearl, our concierge, once she has that done. In the meantime, I'm going to go over here, and actually I'm going to turn on my notifications so that you can hear when I get notified. But over here, you're going to see, if I click on health and wellness, this is a totally unique link. It's a different link. Every group in your address book has a unique link. And if I were to share this link, it will automatically put the person in this group. Isn't that pretty cool? And this group can be attached to a campaign to go out. So pretty sweet stuff. Let's see. Did you hit submit, Caitlin?
I did, and it says that you thank me.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right. I didn't, it might just take a little bit to get it. But anyways, I'm going to go back over here and show you. We'll go to the cart. I'm going to go to select recipients. And there's Caitlin right there. And if I wanted to send this to multiple people, I could come down and click on Mark and Molly and Melanie, but I don't want to do that today. I just want to send to Caitlin. I just want to love on Caitlin right now. And then I could schedule this for later. If Caitlin was on a cruise right now, imagine Caitlin on a cruise. Wouldn't that be fun? If I wanted to send this later, come on, my computer. There we go. If you click in there, it'll bring up a calendar. And if she was going to be gone for a few weeks and wouldn't be back till the 23rd of September, I could come in here and say, send on the 21st. But I want her to get it right away. So I'm going to hit place order and voila, just like that. Yes, I talked all the way through that, but really, what did it take me? Maybe 2 minutes to go pick out a design, send the link, or add the person's contact information and hit send. Super quick and easy. So the next thing I want to do is show you how to send a campaign using the I Need Your Mailbox links. So I'm going to come over here to Campaign Builder. Okay, let's hold on. There we go. Now I should be able to go to Campaign Builder. I thought I just did this. Oh, enable. I haven't been using this account, so I forgot. You have to have your mailer meter enabled to recharge. So this is a lesson for everybody. If you don't have your mailer meter set to recharge, you can't send campaigns. So I'm going to go back up here again to Campaign Builder, and voila, here we go. And you want to know what? Nothing is there. All right, I'm going to log out and log into my other account. Hold on 1 second. Please stand by. I thought I had loaded that campaign in there, but obviously I didn't. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Campaign Builder. And you saw that concierge, that nice to meet you concierge. So I'm going to come down here and you see nice to meet you concierge design. I'm going to go to manage recipients and you can see that I have a group called nice to meet you concierge. So if I go to my address book, and it's the holiday, so I'm not sure why the internet is so slow today, but obviously it is because I'm trying to do a presentation online, right? You know, that's the way it always works. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to show 50 at a time and find, there it is. Nice to meet you, concierge. And I'm going to grab this link right here. And I am going to stop my share. And who is our second gift recipient, Marie?
Our second one is Carla.
Carla. All right, Carla. I just put that in the chat. Can you let me know? I know that you don't have audio, so if you could just let us know in the chat that you have that and you have it open and you're filling it out. So I'll let you watch the chat, Marie, because when I share my screen, I can't see it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back over to share screen, and while she's doing that, I am, now that I'm in the other account, I don't have Caitlin in here, so I'm going to show you somebody else. Let's see. Let's see if I have Brenda in here. I do. So let me see. So I've got her birthday in here. Let's see if I added her to my birthday campaign. I have not. So I'm going to click this box, female birthdays, and now Brenda Wise is going to get a birthday card every single year from me for the rest of her life. Is that okay, Brenda? Can we be friends for life?
She's muted.
Yes,
You're
it's
muted.
okay, and it's my birthday month, so thank you.
Yes, it is. Your birthday's at the end of the month. I thought I already had you in my campaign, so it's a good thing we did this today.
Thank you.
That way I don't forget.
Thank you.
And
Brenda, mine's the 30th. We're almost birthday twins.
Well, we are Libras.
And I am a Libra also because I'm the beginning of October. So I'm going to look for Marie. Let's see. B-E-N. There she is. Let me make sure, because now I have to have both of my assistants in here. I need to make sure I got her birthday in here. It's in August, so we just had it. Oh, see, and I'm going to add her because I got to love on my assistants. The people who are always helping me, I got to make sure that they get some love in the mail. So were you able to get that filled out?
I'm not able to correspond with her right now.
Oh, just got, finally got the Pearl notification. So let me go over to, as my computer is frozen for a second, let me go to the campaign builder and let me go back to that nice to meet you concierge because I want to show you exactly what happens and manage recipients. And notice now Carla has added her name. If you saw earlier, there was nobody over here. Carla added her name to that campaign. So shortly, right up here under my orders, I don't, oh, maybe I already see it. Nope, that's not it because it was only a card, I can tell. So it'll show up here in a minute, her card. But in the meantime, I've shown you how to add somebody to birthday. I've shown the I need your mailbox. Now what I want to do, if my phone will cooperate. Ooh, it will. Yay. So you should be able to see my iPhone screen. So if somebody can validate, Marie, can you see my iPhone screen? Awesome. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to Mailbox Power. And if you're familiar with Apple, if you just take your finger in the center of the screen and pull down, you can pull up something that you already have on your phone. And I already have this on my phone. So I'm going to go to mailboxpower.com and I'm going to log in. So if you have a Banner Season account, you're just going to log in. And if you don't get the screen I had, in the top right-hand corner, there's like a hamburger menu, 3 lines. And if you click on it, then there is a login option. But what I want to show you is the power of Mailbox Power. So you have the capability of your CRM and Banner Season in the palm of your hand. So you can get to all of your contacts. You can add a new contact. You can get to your groups. You can view your campaigns. But the beauty of this is look at, I have upcoming birthdays and you're going to see I have tons I have a lot of people in my system. Tons of upcoming birthdays. I'm going to come to the very bottom and I'm going to click on Shannon. And you're going to notice that right there, it looks like a paper airplane. It says female birthday automation. So that tells me she's in my female birthday campaign. If I go back, I could go through all of those and make sure they're added to the campaign. The other thing I can do is once I have her contact information up, if she wasn't in that campaign or I wanted to add her to a new campaign, I could go to the button that says add to campaign. And then I just click on that box and all of my campaigns are right here. And I could add her to any campaign and hit done. And it would send her that campaign. So that's how easy it is from your phone. That's why I love Mailbox Power is once you have somebody in, you can just add them to a campaign. If you want to add somebody new, in that menu in the top left, you go to new contact and then see that copy link. All I got to do is copy that link and send it to somebody, and like I did through the computer. And when they fill it out, they'll automatically get added into my database. Or do we have somebody else, Marie?
Yes, our third person is Barb.
Okay, Barb. It's B-A-R-B.
Yes. Barb, do you want to unmute? Over in the bottom left, you have a mute button.
Forgot that button. Okay, yeah.
All right, and it's Snowden.
Yes.
Awesome. And I'm going to come down here. What's your mailing address?
655 North Van Buren, like the president.
Whoops, helps if I spell north right. Van Buren.
Avenue.
Okay.
Bradley, B-R-A-D-L-E-Y,
Okay.
Illinois.
I-L, right?
Yes.
And the zip.
60915.
Did I do that right?
You did.
And what's your birth month and day?
8/6.
8/6. I'm going to hit save. And now I have Barb in my database, and now all I go is to add campaign, and let's send her that survival kit.
Oh, fun.
Let me, all right, it's there somewhere. I overlooked it. There it is, survival kit with cake bars, and I hit done and enroll in campaign. And now, in a few minutes, I'm going to hit refresh. Oh, and look, here is the second order. Whoops, I never give it enough time. I clicked on the order number, and here's the one that's going out to Carla. And in just a few minutes, Barb's is going to show up here too. So that's how easy it is to send cards and gifts or campaigns. That could have been a series of 12 cards and gifts going out over the year to your clients with the click of just a few buttons. But now I want to talk to the creative folks. So Tirza is not on today, but Tirza is an artist and an amazing artist, and she's very creative. So there are people like that. I'm going to come right here to create cards. And you're going to see that we have 5x7 greeting cards with a white envelope, 5x7 greeting cards with a custom envelope, 5x7 pearl flat card. So that's got a pearl-like sheen. It's got a texture to the paper, very elegant. So that's for like wedding announcements, graduation announcements, client appreciation, really high end. Photographers love it. Our paper snobs, you know, people who want a really high upgraded paper, they tend to choose that one. We also have a gigagram, which is 8x11, where you can design the envelope. And then we have our postcards. So we have a 4x6, a 5.5 by 8.5, and a 5.5 by 11.5 postcard. And I want to point out 2 prices. One, our 4x6 postcard on our gold pricing, this is not wrong. It says 0. All you pay for is the postage, and that's unlimited. So if you send 1 or 10,000 postcards, we don't care, you just pay the postage. And our 5x7 greeting cards on our gold member pricing are 50 cents. Where'd my cursor go? There it is. 50 cents plus a stamp. But today I want to do a custom card with a custom envelope because I want to show you how cool it is to do an envelope. So I'm going to hit start and I'm going to give it a name, and this is Demo September 7. And all projects, whether you're doing a mug, an insulated water bottle, whether you're doing coasters, it doesn't matter, a pet bowl, it doesn't matter. All of the same design tools are available on the left. So right now it's set up for a single photo. I can come over here to layouts, and there are lots of different layouts to choose from. And what I want to tell you is that once you pick a layout, you are not stuck with it. Like some other systems, if I hit transform, I can move this all around, I can overlap them, I can turn it. So I can even, up here in the top right, I can even add another photo and another one. I can add text boxes and overlay them. So I just wanted to show you that. But right now I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning to where we had one photo. And I'm going to click on the photo tool on the left. And then I'm going to say upload photos. And I'm going to go to banner season images. And I highly recommend any image that you're going to use over and over again in the system that you put in a folder on your desktop. And the reason why I say that is we do not store your images forever. They will be there for a few projects, but they can disappear. So do yourself a favor and save them in a folder on your desktop if it's something you're going to use more than once. So now I have my photo, and I'm going to come over here on the left to text, and I'm going to hit add an empty text box. And now I know I want it nice and big, so I'm going to grab the handles on either side and stretch it the whole way, and I'm going to move it up to the top. You can see that purple magnet tells me where the center is, so I don't have to figure it out. And then I'm going to type thinking of you. And that's not bold enough, so I'm going to come down here and show you that there are lots of fonts to choose from. And I'm going to be different today. Everybody's like, wow, what is the font you normally use? Let's come down to Pacifico. And that's not big enough, so I'm going to make it, let's say 36. Maybe a little bit bigger. 48.
Brenda, your volume suddenly changed.
I didn't do anything different. Hold on, let me plug my computer in and see if it's...
That's better.
Does that help? Awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to move this up just a little bit so that it's not in the way of the flower. Now I'm going to go the inside. I can navigate with the arrows left and right or here in the middle. And I don't like a blank panel, so I'm going to come right here to background. And I'm going to go to these yellow polka dots. There are lots of backgrounds to choose from, but I want something bright. Now I'm going to go to photo, and I'm going to go right here to Facebook. If you notice, you can connect Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to my profile, pictures, and then I'm, ooh, too big. How about smaller? I like to put my picture in a card because sometimes I meet people, especially on Zoom right now, and they don't necessarily remember you because they met lots of people. And so you want to show them your face so that they can remember. Right below background is border, and there's lots of borders to choose from. I'm going to choose this black one. Now I'm going to go the inside bottom. And if I go to background, watch this. If I hit the back and I go to plain colors, the colors from my project that I've already used are already here, which I absolutely love. And I can change them up here also. So I can choose lots of different colors. But right now I just want to add some text. Bracket, bracket, first name, because I want it, whoops. You have to spell first name, right? Bracket, bracket, because I want their name put in for me. I want to use it over and over. Thanks so much for joining us today on the banner season overview. Wishing you great success in life and business. Well, that's not big enough, so I'm going to come down here and make it, let's 16. Let's make it bold. I want it to look more handwritten, so I'm going to go to envelope hand, maybe just a little bit bigger. Now transform, and I'm going to move it up. There we go. Now I like to add my signature. So you can do one of two things. You can add an empty text box and type Mike and Brenda, and I can turn it, and I can change this to more of a handwritten, like blackjack. And then I can change the color to make it look signed. So I want to make it blue, maybe a little lighter blue. There we go. Or I can go up here to photos, and I can go back and upload a photo. And I have a video of how to do this, but I made a transparent image of our signatures. And I can drag and drop that over and put it in. There we go. And then I actually, because I've had people say, but I want my actual signature in there, you can absolutely do that. Now the back of the card again, real quick. Just going to add that yellow. I'm going to come over here and show you clip art because I've shown you everything else so far. I'm going to go to design elements, and everything we have in black is also available at the bottom in white. And I'm going to add this one right here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to use the magnets to find, you can't really see it because they're green, but that's the center right there. I can come over here and there are lots of different elements to choose from, clip art. So you'll want to take a look at that. I want to show you style. There's styles that are already set up for you, and filters. If it was a photo, you could do filters like vintage. But my favorite part is the envelope. So we're going to go up here to photo, and I'm going to drag the exact same photo I have on the front of the card to the front of the envelope. And then I'm going to add a text box because I like putting their name on the very front. And I'm going to say special delivery for bracket, bracket, first name, so that it puts their first name, and I want it nice and big and bold. Well, maybe not that big. About, there we go, special delivery for, and I can put this right here, maybe just a little bit bigger, and now their name is on the envelope. And if I hit preview, you will see that. One last thing I want to show you once I add this to cart is right here, our gift shop. So here's where our non-branded, non-customized gifts are. Lots to choose from. including pistachios for our health. I see Ken is on, and Ken is in a health industry. So he was asking me about healthy options versus brownies. So there's our pistachios, forget-me-not seeds, skinny pop popcorn, regular popcorn, and of course, we even have up here at the top leather slim wallets, phone holders. You can even add gift cards. So there's lots of gift cards to choose from, and our limited time gifts. We have candles and cheese cutting boards and coffee, pins, bracelets, tea. So lots of things to choose from. So with that, I'm going to stop my share, and I want to share one more thing, and that is the banner season guarantee. The banner season guarantee is that if you place your order today, it goes out the very next business day. Even completely customized coffee mugs will go out the very next business day. So today is a holiday, tomorrow is not. So if you build something today, tomorrow morning it will be in the mail for you. And I have known our 3 founders to be in the back building boxes to fulfill on that guarantee. So they want to make sure that your items get in the mail as soon as possible. And one last thing is, if you had noticed when I built everything, banner season is not listed anywhere. You would have to be a detective to figure out that it came from banner season. We are all about making you the hero. We want your client to think it came directly from you. The only way they would know is if you tell them where it came from. So with that, I'm going to open it up to questions. And I know Ken hopped on a little bit later, so if anybody has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself, and I'd be glad to answer them. Anything, even if it wasn't something I talked about today.
I have a question about the merge tags.
Yes.
Where can I find like a cheat list of
That's an
those?
awesome question, Caitlin. Let me show you exactly where that is. So let me share my screen. And let me go back to the main screen. And if you remember over here, need help, there is a button, or right here in chat, this bottom blue circle. If you click on that, and right here it says find your answer now, and you type merge, and then save time with merge fields, it shows you all of the merge fields. And the nice part is I can just copy and paste, and then I know I didn't type it wrong. So that's an awesome question. We have first name, last name, company, spouse name, email, phone, merge 1 through 20. So those are custom for you. And then of course your return information, return phone, return email, return street, lots of information that you can use, especially like the return type stuff when you're doing documents in our document center and you want to put your information on the document, you can do that.
So Brenda, Gabriella is saying she had mentioned to Caitlin the option of using a pet owner's
Here,
mailing list.
Uh-huh.
when I was showing her, I pulled up the build a mailing list, and
Yes.
she's going, and the pet owner. So can we show her that?
Yes. So this is great for any business. Up here in our address book, when you are on a gold membership, you have access to our build the mailing list feature. And if my computer will cooperate, there we go. So right here is build the mailing list. That's what I'm going to click on. And this is information from Experian, by the way. So we're looking for pet owners. Is that what we're looking for, Gabrielle? So we're going to go to individuals. And really, it's all individuals. You don't care if they're in a house or an apartment, right? Caitlin or Gabriella?
Caitlin, this is for you. So go ahead and unmute yourself and just like you do this because you were the one who asked about it.
Okay. I was fiddling with this feature this morning and it's so cool. Yes, it doesn't matter if they're a homeowner or apartment or anything.
Okay, great. And so we're going to pick geography, and you want it radius around an address, or you want a zip code?
We can do zip code.
Okay, and what zip code?
32605.
605. So there are 10,942 residents. That's a little too much. So let's go over here and go to demography, and let's say we want somebody with an income because we want them to be able to spend money on pet care, right? So let's say 65,000 or more. Personal interest, so here's pet owners. So we can go, do you want cat or dog owners or other?
Let's stick with dogs. Keep it nice and targeted.
Okay, so now we are down to 939. Any other things that you would like to know about or narrow down?
Maybe animal welfare too. It's right at the top.
Yep, yeah. I see it. Yep, animal welfare. It's slow today. 232. So there's 232 ideal clients. If you type 232, that's going to cost you $23.08 to buy that list. Once you buy the list, we're going to put all of the contact information in your Banner Season account in a group that says custom mailing list. You build the card that you want to send or the card and treats you want to send out, and then you just attach that mailing list to it, and it's as easy as that. We do all the rest of the work for you. How's that?
That's really cool.
Cool. Anybody else? Ken, I know that you were looking for marketing ideas.
Yeah.
And
does that give
help
you? Does that give you the email lists of those people too?
It does if the email is in Experian. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it is not. The only thing we guarantee is a mailing address with that data. But yes, many times the email, let me show you, I grabbed an insurance. So we got an insurance list and I renamed it. And if the internet will cooperate with me, I don't know why it's so slow this morning. So here's insurance agents. There's 90 people in there. And if I go to view contacts, you're going to see that some of them did have emails and some of them have the emails and some of them do not. So if the information is there, you will get it, but you will get at a minimum their mailing address. Does that help?
Yeah, that's great.
It's great with you being in the health industry. It's great that if you're looking to connect with health providers to offer alternative solutions, because I know that's what you offer, or coaching, you know, to offer consulting on which is best for the client, to get with those providers, whether they be PT, whether they be chiropractors, people that already are looking for more natural means of treating illnesses or diseases.
Yeah.
You could even go just pull chiropractors or people that would be a great fit for you, a great partner for you in your business.
That's great.
Any other questions?